Hi there, so welcome to Phnom Penh, Cambodia. So let me run it down for you because Minnie and I, we did take the bus from Siem Reap to Cambodia, Phnom Penh, which was about a 6-hour drive. Everything went smoothly until we got all the way to Phnom Penh and we got left at where the bus stop is, the official bus stop for Phnom Penh. And so we got out and were approached by, I don't know, we got ganged up on by about 4 or 5 guys wanting to help with luggage and things like that. And the tuk-tuk driver who came up to us and said, "Hey, I'll take you over to your hotel for $5. And I said, "Well, why would you want $5 when I know the going rate is $1 per ride?" So I went to my phone. I was reaching for my phone because I was going to order up a tuk-tuk through Grab because Grab is here in Cambodia. He says, no, I'll do it for $2. So I said, okay, $2 is fine. So we loaded it up. $2 would be, how much is that? 8,000 Cambodian real. So we loaded everything up. We found the hotel in about, I would say, 12 minutes or so. It was very close to that bus stop. And then the guy says, oh no, that was $2 each. And I said, well, that's a nice try, but we're going to get out of here now with our luggage. Have a nice day. Here's your money. Bye. $2 it is. And so we turned around and started walking away, and of course this guy was very disgruntled. Of course, I wasn't going to give up. I wasn't going to give up and let this guy do me like that. I just don't think, I think it gives tourism it's a headache for the tourists that are coming here. And then they'll think twice about coming to Cambodia again if they have to deal with that. But really, also, those guys that swarmed us, they wanted a couple of bucks each just for grabbing the luggage, and no one asked them to do that. As a matter of fact, they grabbed it right after the bus driver pulled it out from the carriage, the bottom of the carriage. They were practically walking away with it. No, homie, don't play that. That is the kind of tourist that I am. I don't fold. I don't fold like a deck of cards, so to speak. So anyway, that's the story. And so is there a moral of the story? Well, I don't know. I don't know how I could have prevented the guys from doing that. I don't know how I could have prevented them from grabbing the luggage when we weren't even off the bus, except that to make sure we accompany the bus driver and that he not unload it and leave it on the sidewalk before we get down from the bus. That would be the lesson learned here. So anyway, I made a good friend with the hotel manager because I was telling him the dilemma. I was telling him about how does that go on a lot here, because it didn't go on in Siem Reap at all. The number you agreed on was the number that they charged, and it was a minimum of $1 per ride, and which I'm okay with. We're in the tourist district, and that's 4,000 Cambodian real, and they take you downtown to where the action is. That's all fair, right? Here, the hotel manager, after he introduced himself to me, explained that ordering the tuk-tuk through Grab app is a better way to go because you won't have to deal with that problem. Plus, we have our own tuk-tuk drivers here, and you could agree upon the price here, and then they'll take you to wherever you want to go for the agreed upon price. We've never had an issue, and so I was very, very grateful to the manager. He was so kind. So we're here in Phnom Penh. We just got here. It's about 4 p.m. We're going to head out and look for something to eat, and we most likely will do a live at some time tonight. I'm not sure, because we're anxious to get going. We did get a couple of hours on that bus ride, and it was a piece of cake. Other than that, the bus driver was one of the safest bus drivers that we ever had. He was very considerate, made stops when he made his regular stops to pick up people, but he also made peace stops if somebody asked him, hey, can you stop? We need to take a leak. We need to use the CR, the toilet, the bathroom, whatever you want to call it. And And he was so kind because he would just say, yeah. And he would pull over to spots that he knew had a public restroom. And so there was no suffering that went on there. Oh, but the bus was a little bit more dated. So in one of the live streams, Knitband was saying, oh, these are, Tim Dziak had asked a question about the bus. And it turns out that it wasn't one of the AAA or 5-star buses, you know, that you'll see that Ibis or somebody else has, but it was somewhere in between. You know, it wasn't at the bottom rung of the ladder and it wasn't at the top end, but it was comfortable enough, and it cost Minnie and I $12 each to get from Siem Reap down to Phnom Penh, and it is a bargain in my humble opinion. It was a nice ride down. It is totally flat land with all kind of scenery, and we did manage to get a couple of hours of sleep, and the seats were comfortable, albeit a tiny bit smaller than they're you know, how should I say this? They're Cambodian size, right? But they were all leather, and the bus was in great shape, and it was decorated nicely. But as it turns out, that bus is mostly the local bus that the locals use, because most likely it is the cheapest deal out there. And okay, so I started thinking about this. Well, they don't call me low budget Dan for nothing, right? So anyway, let's get on to showing you what the room looks like. Wow, Minnie and I were here in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. We have this nice double room. Look at all these goodies. You get the water, you got the kettle, coffee service. There's the coffee and the tea and all the things you need to go with it. We've got the refrigerator here, a desk to work on. It's a very, very nice room. Got television set. We haven't played around with that yet. There's our baggage, so we just came in. And we have a nice sofa to relax in with the table. Look at this. Double bed. And one of these Gucci's. I like these when they provide these. A nice firm bed, which is something that I need to help with the back. Minnie letting some light in. We have the toilet. What? It's a little bit dated, but you have a bathtub. You got the shower, everything you need so you're not stinky. You got the sink, the toilet with the bum gun. Let's do the official bum gun test. Oh my gosh, that'll launch a rocket ship to the moon. Whew. So that works. It's got a little ledge on it, so we'll have to be careful, but they've got the floor towel wrapped around it, so Mammy is exploring to see what's beyond this door. Is that a balcony? Huh? They're right down there?
I'm not sure.
Did you undo those? Maybe there's a balcony through these doors.
But
Maybe not.
yeah.
This one is still locked though, right here. See this? This is hung up. What?
Oh, it's balcony.
A
Just
balcony.
like surprise.
It's a surprise.
Oh, that's cute balcony.
Wow, look at
Welcome
this.
to Phnom Penh, Cambodia.
Look at this. It's a nice little balcony too.
Nice.
This is our friend Dave who recommended this hotel to us, and we're
Look at that over there.
truly
So many
appreciative
temples.
that he did. And there's the temple.
Yes.
No doubt one of the famous
Oh, my
ones
goodness.
here in
We should
Phnom
go
Penh.
there tomorrow.
And there's the city skyline. I'm sure this is going to be one of the most comfortable rooms that we've ever stayed in.
Bye. Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And by the way, we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.